I'm Wendy Wilson, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Profiles of Success. Today I have with me in the studio two delightful spirits. They happen to be sisters, they happen to be twins, and just making some great strides within their respective school systems and in their respective communities, and have made an impact in what they do here in the city of Albany. One's moved away, but she still comes home from time to time, so I won't belabor their introduction. They are none other than LaTracia Bright and Delacia Tolbert.
Hi.
Hi,
How are you both?
Good.
Now, don't get shy on me. We've been chatting up a storm before we got started, so we're going to continue on with that. But I was so excited to get you guys finally together. You're so very busy, mothers, but you still find time to do what's important to you, what's important in terms of impacting the community and doing what you enjoy. So those people who are out there who were not familiar with your story, let's share that. Let's start with how you came to Albany. You were sharing there was a love affair that started between your parents and the whole musical piece and moved here. So somebody chime in and share a little bit about that.
Actually, we got to Albany State University. Actually, the date was August 12, 2000.
Okay.
On a basketball scholarship. So, I mean, been here ever since. She has moved away, but we had came to play basketball, basically, and basketball was a passion. It's still a passion for us.
Okay.
Yes, like she stated before, came to Albany State, and we was going to go somewhere else, but we came because we had a full ride, and we wasn't going to go apart from each other, or we had a package deal, so we came to Albany State, and we just fell in love with everybody. Everybody fell in love with us, and like she said, we had a passion for just not only basketball, singing, and just trying to find our church home here. We was leaving a place we had been for 20 years,
yes.
So it's hard to leave, Florida, come to Georgia, but we hung in there.
Decision.
Yep.
Well, what I love best about your story as it relates to the basketball piece is it's obviously a testament to what you do well, what you do best. It'll transform into other areas. So having said that, Coach Skinner over at Albany State had not even seen you all play, but
Never.
he had heard about your reputation
Yes.
and said, we need them here at Albany State.
I guess he had heard about us since high school.
Okay.
Then
Our cousin, Daryl Pope, he's alumni of Albany State. He went on
Okay.
a football scholarship.
Okay.
And his cousin, our other cousin, she was
ASU Star here.
basketball
in the
player
70s.
back in the 70s.
And then there's some family members that are a part of the NBA. Is that what you said earlier?
NFL.
NFL. Okay, that's right. Branch. Okay.
Deanna Branch. We have my cousins on my Tolbert side, Andre Caldwell and Riche Caldwell, and then my dad's second cousin played for the Cowboys back in the early 90s,
Wow.
Tony Tolbert.
He was with them the last year when they won the Super Bowl in 1993.
Okay, so athletic skills just come easy in the family. I love that. And we're going to talk about the whole musical piece as well, but what did you major in when you went to Albany State?
I majored in health, physical education, and recreation.
Okay.
I got a bachelor's degree back in '04.
Okay.
And I majored in social work.
Social work. Why social work? What drew
Well,
you
I
to that
always
major?
knew that I wanted to make a difference. And at first, in my junior college, I think I did pre-law, but I guess I wasn't ready for that.
Okay.
So I switched it when I got to Albany State to social work, and I just fell in love with it,
And decided to pursue that. But now both of you all are in, you're still in the educational realm. And so you're here in the Dougherty County school system, and you are in Macon.
Macon,
now,
Georgia.
what led you to Macon?
Well, my boyfriend at the time proposed to me, and at that time I was looking for something in Macon, and I got a job working in the school system, Bibb County school system. So that's why I moved to Macon, Georgia.
Okay. Okay.
So I work in education and work with special needs kids.
Okay.
Special education.
And I've run into, when I'm so committed to when I make this statement that I think teachers, good teachers are born. That is just something that the Creator just says you will be a teacher when you're good at it.
Yes.
Because it requires a lot of patience.
Yes, it does.
A lot of giving
You have
of
to have-
yourself.
you have to be
And now
patient.
you're saying that you work in the area of with special needs.
Yes.
Yeah. Why were drawn to that particular area?
Well, you know, my sister and I, when we were in elementary school,
A lot of
we
people
were
don't
pulled,
know.
Yeah, we were pulled out for reading skills, but back then they didn't know what it was.
Okay.
We didn't really know why they were calling us,
Yeah.
but it helped us.
Wow.
So I always want to give back, you know, to the students, let them know that it doesn't matter what you
Yeah.
come from, what's going on right now, you can make it.
Yeah.
If
You
you
can be
try, you
successful.
can be successful in anything you want to do. My life motto is, you're no one until you fight for the cause of someone. And those someones are those kids. And somebody pulled out a helping hand for my sister and I, and that's what we want to do.
Okay, that's
what we wanna do.
wonderful. That is so wonderful.
Yeah.
You were certainly honoring your callings, and you're still involved with children as well.
Yes, I work at Doherty Middle in Liberia. I coach for Albany High women's basketball.
Okay.
So I'm like a mentor to a lot of people.
Sure.
You know, it's just I'm at middle school. Over FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. So
Okay.
everybody expects me to be, you know, have no flaws. But you know what I'm saying. But you know, you have a background, but once you get older, you learn things. You know, so they look up to me, and I try to, you know, give them positive, you know, instruction. You know, just and keep them motivated.
Sure.
Yeah.
And me singing, that just, you know, me singing, me and her, we always sung growing up.
Okay.
And a lot of people, we have a lot of people that we didn't know that looked up to us, and they do,
Yeah.
just from singing, from that singing aspect.
Well, we're going to talk
So-
about the musical aspect, but before, and I definitely want to cover that, we got a lot of territory to cover in a short period of time, but I would be so remiss if we don't talk about your royal heritage that you have.
Yes.
I say that with all seriousness.
Yes.
I love how you all have such humility about it, because you were explaining the history of your name, Tolbert. And share with the viewers who may not be familiar with that. Look how she defers to you for that. So
She's-
obviously we're going to put you on the spot. But
Well-
tell those people who may not know and its tradition and history.
Yes, back in 1996 at our family reunion in Tampa, Florida, we were going to the 11th grade. We were 16 years old. We found out that the president of Liberia, William Richard Tolbert, is our cousin. And my aunts and my dad and everybody, they tracked it down, the family tree down, and found out. And our cousins came from Liberia, and they were dressed in the dashiki outfits, and one of his brothers and his nephew Richard Tolbert, which is still living, who also has twin daughters that are 3 years older than us.
Wow.
And we were just wowed by the whole situation. We got a chance to take pictures, and we're still looking for some of those pictures. But
They're at her apartment. She's going to go back
she's
and
gonna
look for
find
those
them.
and email everybody
And
those.
we were just honored. We were just like, oh my goodness. And I remember going back to school and telling everybody, I was like, stop playing. I was like, for real. And that then we had the pictures to show them.
Okay.
So, but it just was kind of floored by it.
Sure.
Was honored.
Absolutely, you should
know,
be.
Feel like royalty.
Royalty,
Yeah.
you know, and
Well, one of the things, and I'm so happy for you. So many people, and specifically African Americans, that you have that desire to want to know your lineage and your family history. But of course, because of the slave trade, there's
Yes.
that major disconnect. And so, finding out where you came from,
Yes.
is almost like that missing portion of your life that you want that void to be filled. So, in your particular cases where you have somebody who has provided you with a direct link, and then not only the royalty aspect that has played a key role in Liberia's history in terms of politics, and Liberia is a very rich country as it is, and
before he was the president of
Yes.
Liberia, he was vice president for about 20 years.
wow. Yeah. So just the wealth of information and the history attached to that, and to know that that's a part of your genealogy, that's something that so many people wish that they could pass on to their children, and you all certainly have that. So that is something to be proud of.
Yes.
And so we're going to plan a family reunion there.
Hopefully,
Adopt me
one
as a
day.
cousin.
One day,
I wanna
one
go.
day,
And-
one day.
Yeah, you
Or
must
they can come
absolutely
to the
do that.
United States so we
Yeah,
can meet.
but you must do
Yeah,
have a
it. It
desire.
has to happen
Try.
both
Yeah.
ways. And you said your brother has started an initiative on Facebook where
Yes, I'm a Tolbert.
I'm a Tolbert.
Started, well, now it's up to probably maybe over 1,000.
Wow. Okay. That's a great
Yeah.
story. That's important. And so we were talking earlier before the cameras started rolling about your parents and the love for music that they both have. And so in addition to this great athleticism that falls in your family, the musical genes as well.
Yeah,
So
my mom's side.
both of you sing,
Right.
you play
Right.
the piano and write.
And she writes too.
And you
songs.
write, it's everybody writes. And now your daughters are writing, and it's just
Singing.
amazing. But yeah, you said your mother still
Still writes.
writes?
She calls us all the time. She has a new song she's written. Listen to it.
Okay.
And I want y'all
Sometimes
to
she-
background me. She said,
Yeah,
I want y'all to background me.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Where do you each see yourselves in the next 5 years?
Hopefully, still working in the school system, but I really want to pursue singing,
Okay.
gospel singing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter about stardom to me. To us, it's just reaching somebody.
Yeah.
And most of our songs about the love we have for Him, for
Sure.
God.
Mhm.
And we want everybody else to feel that same love, because if it wasn't for Him, we wouldn't be here today. So that's
Absolutely.
how we feel. And it's not about the popularity or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we were to record our album and made it big, it wouldn't phase us, because we know who we are.
Okay.
And you know how some people allow the popularity
To consume them, right.
them. We'd go home and, hey, we talk to all our friends. And the one thing I can say about my sister and I, we're overwhelmed with our friends and family when they have success in their life.
Sure.
And
Want to share it.
we want to share it with others. So
That's wonderful.
With me, 5 years from now, I don't know, maybe I'll still be working in the school system, but I really have passion for writing music and songs and singing. And I know that's my passion.
Okay. And
And-
we can't forget the photography.
And photography, yes.
Yeah.
I think after I leave here today, I'm going to get my license.
Are you really?
Yeah, I got to.
Okay.
I have to, because
Okay.
it's like, I think that was a eye opener for me. After my sister left, me and my sister, when she left, it's like, it's kind of hard.
It was
Sure.
hard to take, single parent, it's kind
Yes.
of hard. So one day I just when I stepped out on faith, yeah, I wouldn't even think about it, I said I got to make a change, working in the school system, okay, but that's not enough.
Need something.
we're
I
so
need
used
something
to
else.
being together,
Yes.
for 28 years.
I had to
Okay.
do something.
To fill that void.
Hit the
Yeah.
void.
Yeah.
Then the singing, and I stay busy. I have to, because
And sometimes I'm kind of, I won't say jealous, but she's doing, I think, I have a family now, she's doing her thing, and sometimes I want to go where she's at, but I can't go.
Yes.
So it's
yeah,
like,
she see me always on just
Doing all kind of
pictures
stuff
and
and-
videos. And I know she wants to. That's why last year we recorded that song
Oh,
together.
that's
It's
wonderful.
called Miracle.
I wrote it when I was pregnant with my daughter.
Okay.
Pastor preached a sermon, and I just came up with the lyrics and everything. Actually, I was writing down the
Added
lyrics
some
during the service. So
I added the last part of it.
Of the song.
Of the song,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. You all are so much, and you probably heard this before, but you are the ideal twins, because have you heard that you finished, have you noticed you finished each other's sentences?
we always
No,
do that.
they used to call us Tia and Tamara. I'm like, well,
You are
we're Lacey
classic
and
twins.
Tracy, but
I-
We
yeah.
think alike.
We
too.
think alike,
Yeah.
say
She
things
could be
at the
thinking
same-
and I'll say it at the same time she's thinking it.
Really?
Yeah, when we were in middle school, we had to do a research or an essay on who would you want to be for a day and why.
Okay.
And we both chose Whitney Houston. That's like our idol.
Yes.
My
And-
idol, don't say idol.
But she's not my idol, but I love her. She has a beautiful voice.
She had, yeah. I
Well, we still love her.
We still love her.
I always love Whitney.
Yeah, we love her. I mean,
But we were it was the bell had rung, and we was coming to get on the bus, and I was running to tell her something. She was running to tell me something too, and we were both telling each other the same thing. And basically we wrote the same thing. It was just in different words.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So
we love Whitney Houston. We fell in love when it was 5, and when
Greatest Love of All.
Okay.
That's when we really
We try
started
to sing
singing.
all her songs, and
So
but
you all
we
need
love
your
it.
own show. You do know that. You need your own show.
Well, we,
I'm loving this.
We actually wanted to start
A
with
magazine,
a
Twin
Twin
magazine.
magazine. I don't know if they
Oh,
have one.
interesting.
I don't know if it's
It
one.
doesn't matter. They
But,
don't have one with where you all would
Because we went to Miller Lewis. We got picked to go to the Miller Lewis International
Okay.
Modern
Search.
in 2003 in Charlotte. And we
2003.
act scenes from different movies. And
Okay.
we should have sung together, but we didn't.
I don't know why we
And
didn't
we
sing.
modeled. That's what we did. We just
Wow.
acted and modeled.
got,
We should have
um,
sung because that's our gift right there.
That's
but
our gift.
Yeah,
But we
you all
just got chosen to do promotions, but it didn't really fall through like we wanted to, because every time they would call us for a gig or something, we was busy
Okay.
coaching or
coaching.
It'll happen
Yeah.
when it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So don't stress that.
Yeah.
So you told me what you're going to be doing in the next 5 years. Let me ask you this, and this is something you have been asking my guests. If you were not doing what you're doing now, so you're obviously impacting children in this various school systems and photography and the music and being moms, what would be the ideal profession? What would be the ideal career for you?
like, okay, I'm working in the library right now. That was nowhere in my sight. You know.
Okay.
My major was health, PE, and recreation. I'm doing recreation. I'm coaching. You
Right.
know. So I think my ideal thing I would do from the start, singing.
Singing, okay.
It'd just be a straight musician.
Okay.
You know, singing, writer. That's it. That's all I would do.
Gotcha. Yes, ma'am.
Same.
Same. Okay.
And steady being involved in the community.
Yeah, doing all
being a
that,
mentor,
giving back,
giving
financial,
back.
first giving back to the community. You know.
We're gonna try to go home next month, and they're having a charity event called Purple Tea. So we're gonna try to go back and maybe do the song. It's about people who maybe died in a car wreck or have cancer, have died. So I was thinking that song you wrote, Miracle, would be the perfect song for us to sing. If we can,
Wow.
if we can go to it, hopefully we can. But
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to hear it. Somebody's produced something already. It's hard to keep up with you all. And
Actually, it's not on paper, but basically,
Okay.
if you write the songs
Okay.
and you put doing the background vocals and music, as you basically you are a producer. I'm speaking it right now to existence.
I love it. I love it.
But I mean, one day, yeah, it'll happen.
It'll happen. I love that attitude. I love that attitude. You brought some pictures.
Yeah.
I see one with Dr. Shields.
Dr. Shields.
former
We love
president of
hers.
Albany State.
We love her.
I'm gonna hold a picture. She gonna tell
Okay,
the story
we'll
with
get some
how we get this.
Okay.
How we got this.
okay, this is us. We had just finished basketball season,
No.
and we were in tennis. But this picture,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
we did this picture. It was during tennis season,
Uh-huh.
and we played against Tuskegee. We played against them home. We lost by 1 point, and we really tried to win that game because our grandmother had just passed away, and we played that game for her. And so we had to go to Tuskegee, and I think Coach told us we was going to start, but when we got to Tuskegee, we got there kind of late, and I was reading this book, Inspiration, Champion for the Truth.
Okay.
And I just marinating everything I was reading. And when we got there, we didn't really have time to warm up for the game. So I was more relaxed. So that's when he told everybody that my sister and I were going to start. And so we just looked at each other because
About time.
we know it was like about time.
About time he started us together.
Because we have this
Great.
chemistry when we played. So basically, we won the game by 10 points, I
Oh,
think it was.
wonderful.
And we totaled for 35 points. I had 22 points. She had 13 points. And
Outstanding.
so
They put us the news,
Madam
all that outdoors.
President,
Tolberts.
Madam President
put
got
this together.
this.
For she did this for us.
Oh, wow.
I have
Yeah.
one. She has one. One's at my
Okay.
mom's house in Florida.
Okay.
Well, actually, I have it now.
Oh,
It's in my
okay.
house now.
That is a
And that's the
lovely
picture we
story.
took.
With her. Now she's at Tennessee State as an
Yes.
intern.
Yeah, made
we
a
love
huge
her.
impacted Albany State, like you all have. I am so proud of you guys. I'm in awe on so many different levels because you do everything, it appears, very well, and you do it with ease. But your parents did an outstanding job. You have such a sense of humility.
My parents are like most giving people I ever know. My dad
Okay.
had one. He got a humanitarian award back in 2006.
Okay.
He coaches and,
Yeah.
For the community.
and he's coached people played in an NFL
WNBA,
and
WNBA.
I
he could have
expect
been
to
a
see
professional.
the same thing from both of you
Yeah,
all.
my
I
mom has
really
the biggest
do.
heart.
Yeah.
She
It's-
love giving.
It
Love
emanates
giving,
from
yeah.
both of you all. You have such lovely spirits and demeanors, and so I know whatever you put your hands on, you will do it
Prosper.
well because of your commitment and just your warm and gracious spirit. So I wish you the best.
Thank you
My
so
last
much.
question: let me see if I can guess who is the oldest. She seems like she's the bossy one. You do it. You do it. Is she the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
I thought so.
Mhm.
I thought
But
so.
everybody thinks I'm the oldest.
Do they?
Every time she see me on some pictures or something, where you was at? Where you? You don't need to be nowhere. You need to stay inside.
I'm the oldest too, so I know it just comes naturally.
Call me a mama.
And she's my mother. I have a mother.
I love it. Thank
But
you
I
so-
love her.
I know you do. I know you do. Thank you so much,
You're welcome.
ladies.
You're
You have just
welcome.
been such a joy. Wish you continued success. Come back. We didn't even really touch more on the whole photography
Yeah.
piece of
I
your life.
have
'cause
little
you're so-
flyers. Yeah.
And tell us let the viewers know where they can reach you on Facebook.
You can type in D-Lady Photography, set apart unique images,
Okay.
and you should find it should pop up. I have a different cover picture now,
Okay.
and I'm just ready to be of service to anybody, any parties, bridal showers, weddings. I do everything. I have a couple of events coming up this weekend and
Okay.
next weekend too. So.
Okay. Busy lady.
yeah,
Busy lady.
I
And
got-
you're headed back to Macon.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, come back and visit us and keep us surprised.
Well, our spring break is coming up, so I'll probably
Okay.
be here next weekend.
Okay. Well, keep us apprised of the changes when you get those that CD or record produced, and opening up schools when you go back to Liberia and meet the family. Just keep us aware of the great things that are happening in your lives. Okay. It was a pleasure having you both
Thank
on the
you
Thank
show
you so
today.
much for having us.
Oh, my pleasure. Viewers, thank you for joining me for this edition of Profiles of Success. I'm Wendy Wilson, and I'll see you next time.